Welcome to another review of NXT of WWE's show for NXT Takeover Night One. The results and reviews for NXT Takeover Night One. I like the show. Um, it was underwhelming for the Gauntlet Eliminator and for the Pete Dunne and Kushida match because I didn't want Bronson Reed to win. I didn't want Pete Dunne to win. I wanted the match to last longer, but I don't really care. So I do. But I still got to see Kushida versus Pete Dunne. So that's good enough for me. So on the pre-show, it was Zoe Stark versus Toni Storm. Zoe Stark's a new talent in NXT. I don't know much about her, to be honest. She defeated Toni Storm by an upset. I didn't watch the pre-show. I don't think anyone does. But Zoe Stark got the upset on Toni Storm. And to kick off the main show was Pete Dunne versus Kushida. Pete Dunne versus Kushida was very short, in my opinion. And I think it had the wrong winner. Kushida needs to win. Kushida needs to win a solo win. But Pete Dunne winning is fine. I think Pete Dunne's gonna go to the main roster soon. He's got nothing else to do besides the North American title, and he wasn't even in the Gauntlet Eliminator. He was fighting Kushida. So yeah. Bronson Reed versus LA Knight versus Leon Ruff versus Isaiah Scott versus Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes. So first two was, of course, Leon Ruff and Isaiah Scott. Leon Ruff got attacked for the match by Isaiah Scott. And then it was Bronson Reed. And then it was Cameron Grimes. Then it was Dexter. And then it was LA Knight. The first one was eliminated was Leon Ruff, as I predicted on a Discord server. Next one was, I think, it was it was Loomis. And then it was LA Knight. And then Grimes. And then Scott. And then Bronson Run. I don't think Bronson should have won. I'm not a really big fan of Bronson. And I think he's good and all. But he doesn't have that character, that charisma that LA Knight has in that match. Like Cameron Grimes, Isaiah Scott. So I would have preferred those three. Huge favorite to win was Dexter Lumis. He didn't win. So yeah, what can you do? The NXT United Kingdom Championship match, Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa. We all knew Walter was going to win, but Tommaso Ciampa and Walter had a great match. As most people knew were going to happen, it's Tommaso Ciampa and Walter. Ciampa almost won on multiple occasions, but Walter defeated Ciampa because he's actually from the United Kingdom. And then one of my favorite matches, because I like MSK, was MSK versus Crystal Champ Veteran. Crystal Young Veteran. Something like that. Versus Legado del Fantasma. I was actually wanting Fantasma to win. But then, middle of the match, I wanted MSK to win. Then MSK won right after I said that. So, I like MSK. I like all of them. I wanted Legado to win because it would be like a super faction. Santos as both champions. And Legado, as they have two titles too. That would have been fun. No, and then in the main event, Raquel Gonzalez versus Io Shirai, NXT Women's title match. Io lost. I think it was the correct time for Io to lose the title. She had a great run. Great matches. And I think Raquel can do great with the title. Everyone on Twitter hated it, so they just tried to find some stupid stuff like back in 2018 just to get her out of the NXT Women's title, which that's very douchey in my opinion. Like, why? Why can't you just let someone have their moment? Why can't you just let someone have their moment in their life? Just because you're jealous enough that you didn't win. See, never mind. Anyways, I'm happy for Raquel. I was expecting her to win. I didn't think she'd win that quickly though. She'd had like I know she's had like a year in NXT already, but nobody really knew her in the first year. Until this year, people knew her because of Rhea Ripley, her match with Rhea Ripley. I wasn't expecting her to win, but I wanted her to win because Io Shirai's reign was getting a little bit stale. So that's cool. Anyways, I'd give the show a good 4.25 out of 5. Think it delivered in the name too, and had all of it was great matches. Literally all of it. The only bad match was like Raquel versus Io Shirai. That was actually pretty good. Anyways, now we have to wait for night 2, and if I were gonna put my predictions on night 2, I say Finn Balor is gonna retain, Kyle O'Reilly is gonna win, Escobar is gonna retain/win, Bronson's gonna win, and Shotzi and Ember will win. That's my predictions for night 2. Goodbye.